When you think of cheese, what comes to mind? For many older adults, it's often a guilty pleasure, something we're told to avoid because of cholesterol, lactose, or tummy troubles. Maybe you've even been told that cheese is too salty, too fatty, or just plain bad for your health. But here's a question for you: what if we've been looking at cheese all wrong? You see, not all cheeses are created equal. In fact, some cheeses, when carefully selected, can actually become powerful allies in your journey to rebuild muscle, reduce inflammation, and improve your strength, especially after 60. Surprised? You're not alone. This video is going to flip the script on how we think about cheese. I'm about to introduce you to 5 incredible cheeses that are not only safe for most older adults, but are also packed with protein, easy to digest, and bursting with nutrients that your muscles, bones, and joints absolutely love. These aren't just any cheeses, they're fermented, aged, and chosen for their unique ability to support healthy aging. Now, I know some of you might still be skeptical. You might be thinking, can something so tasty really help me stay strong and active? Well, I invite you to stay with me and find out. You might just discover that your new favorite muscle food isn't a supplement, it's something you've been walking past in the grocery aisle all along. Here's a fun question to kick things off. Have you ever thought of cheese as a tool for building strength? Drop a quick yes or no in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. And if you're ready to rethink everything you thought you knew about cheese, let's dive in. Let's talk about a cheese that often flies under the radar: feta cheese. Now, if you've ever traveled to Greece or even just had a classic Greek salad, you've probably tasted this soft, crumbly, slightly salty cheese. But what you may not know is that feta isn't just delicious, it's incredibly functional, especially for those of us over 60 looking to stay strong, energized, and pain-free. Made from sheep's milk or sometimes a mix of sheep and goat's milk, feta is naturally lower in lactose than cow's milk cheeses, making it a great choice if you have sensitive digestion or mild lactose intolerance. Its soft texture also makes it easy to chew and even easier to enjoy, no heavy biting or chewing required. But here's where it gets exciting. Just 100 grams of feta gives you 14 grams of high-quality protein. That's about the same as 2 large eggs. And this protein is complete, meaning it has all the essential amino acids your muscles need to grow and repair. That's huge when you're fighting age-related muscle loss. Feta also contains a special fat called conjugated linoleic acid, or CLA, which research has shown can help build lean muscle mass and reduce fat tissue. That's right, this little cheese might just help you get leaner while getting stronger. And it doesn't stop there. Feta is rich in calcium and phosphorus, both essential for keeping your muscles contracting smoothly and your bones solid. It even contains an amino acid called histidine, which your body converts into carnosine, an antioxidant that helps slow muscle aging and boost endurance. So if you've been dealing with joint pain, leg weakness, or just feel like your body's not moving like it used to, this cheese can actually help. It's not a miracle, but it is smart nutrition. Now, how can you add feta to your routine without overcomplicating things? Easy. Sprinkle 1 to 2 tablespoons over your morning eggs, mix it into a salad with olive oil and fresh herbs, or toss it with roasted vegetables or whole grains. It pairs beautifully with Mediterranean-style meals, which are already heart-healthy and anti-inflammatory. Here's a question worth asking: when was the last time a food you truly enjoyed also supported your joint health and leg strength? Feta might just become your new daily habit, without you even realizing it. One small step, just a spoonful a day, can help reduce inflammation, ease stiffness, and fuel muscle recovery. So the next time you're at the store, don't skip the cheese section. Reach for that humble block of feta and know you're making a smart move for your body. Stick around, we've got 4 more muscle-friendly cheeses coming your way that are just as delicious and even more powerful. Let's keep building strength, one bite at a time. Now, let me ask you something. What do you eat before bed? A cookie? A glass of milk? Maybe nothing at all? Here's something you may not have considered: cottage cheese. Yep, that plain, mild-tasting cheese sitting quietly in the back of the dairy aisle. It might just be your body's best friend at night, especially if you're over 60 and trying to protect your muscles. Cottage cheese often gets overlooked because it's not flashy. It doesn't have the bold flavor of cheddar or the creamy indulgence of brie. But what it does have is power, real, muscle-protecting power. Just half a cup, around 110 grams, packs 14 grams of protein for only 80 calories. And get this, over 70% of those calories come from protein. To put that in perspective, eggs only give you about 35% and cheddar cheese around 24%. That means with every spoonful, you're fueling your body with clean, efficient protein. But it gets better. Cottage cheese is rich in leucine, an essential amino acid known to kickstart muscle repair. Just one serving gives you over a gram of leucine, enough to activate the pathways your body uses to build and preserve muscle. And here's the secret weapon, casein. This slow-digesting protein found in cottage cheese releases amino acids steadily over 6 to 8 hours. That's right, it works while you sleep. So instead of waking up feeling sore or weak, your muscles are getting constant nourishment all night long. And for those worried about digestion, don't be. Cottage cheese is low in fat, low in lactose, and generally very well tolerated, even for folks with sensitive stomachs. It's soft, easy to eat, and versatile. No cooking, no chewing struggles, just simple, gentle nourishment. You can enjoy it plain, mix it with fruit for a sweet touch, blend it into a smoothie, or pair it with tomatoes, herbs, or even a little cracked pepper for a savory snack. It's quick, easy, and satisfying. And the science backs it up. Studies show that regular cottage cheese consumption can help increase muscle mass, improve physical function, and even boost energy, especially in older adults recovering from illness or injury. So here's a simple strategy: have half to 1 cup of cottage cheese in the evening or right before bed. You're not just feeding your hunger, you're fueling recovery, rebuilding strength, and giving your body exactly what it needs when it needs it most. It's not about fancy trends or expensive supplements. Sometimes, real progress starts with simple foods and smart timing. So, next time you're reaching for a nighttime snack, skip the cookies. Grab the cottage cheese. Your muscles will thank you in the morning. Stick around, we're just getting started. The next cheese on the list is small, mighty, and absolutely packed with strength. Let's keep going. Let me introduce you to a cheese that proves big things come in small packages: aged Parmesan. Now, this isn't your average cheese. We're talking about the kind that's been aged for over 24 months. It's hard, it's sharp, and it's powerful. You don't need much of it, just a sprinkle goes a long way. But nutritionally, it packs a serious punch, especially for those of us who want stronger muscles, sturdier bones, and better balance as we age. Let's start with the numbers. Just 28 grams, or about 2 tablespoons, of aged Parmesan gives you over 10 grams of protein. That's nearly double the protein you'd get from the same weight of eggs. And it's not just any protein, it's rich in leucine, one of the most important amino acids for activating muscle growth. Leucine lights up the mTOR pathway, which signals your body to build and maintain muscle. If you're over 60 and concerned about losing muscle, this is exactly what you want on your side. But Parmesan isn't just about muscle, it's also a bone booster. Each ounce gives you 330 milligrams of calcium, or about 25% of your daily needs. That's crucial for keeping your bones strong and your muscles contracting efficiently, so you can walk more confidently, climb stairs without fear, and keep your independence longer. Worried about digestion? Don't be. Aged Parmesan is nearly lactose-free, making it far easier to digest than most fresh cheeses. And it's incredibly convenient, no cooking required, no big portions. Just shave or grate a little on top of your eggs, savory oatmeal, roasted veggies, or even into a bowl of soup. It stores well, lasts long, and adds a delicious depth of flavor that can elevate the simplest meal. Here's something fascinating. Studies out of Italy have shown that older adults who include aged cheeses like Parmesan in their diet experience improvements in leg strength, bone density, and overall mobility. It's not magic, it's simply nutrient-rich, time-tested food doing what it does best. So if you're someone who's trying to eat smarter, not just lighter, Parmesan is a brilliant choice. It gives you a concentrated dose of protein and calcium in just a small, flavorful serving. Here's a practical tip. Use a thin slice or a sprinkle. Once a day is plenty. Add it to a meal where you want more flavor and more function. Think of it like a nutritional upgrade rather than just a garnish. Remember, strength doesn't always come from the biggest portions. Sometimes, it comes from the tiniest, most powerful bites. Stick with me, there are still 2 more incredible cheeses ahead that are gentle on the stomach and powerful for your muscles. Let's keep going. Let's talk about a cheese that doesn't just taste amazing, it quietly works behind the scenes to support your muscles, strengthen your bones, and help you move better every single day. I'm talking about Gouda cheese. Now, if the only Gouda you've had came pre-sliced in a deli sandwich, get ready to be surprised. Especially if it's aged Gouda, the kind that's been matured for 6 months or more. It develops a rich, nutty flavor that's mellow, yet satisfying. But flavor isn't the only thing Gouda brings to the table. Aged Gouda is a nutritional powerhouse, especially for older adults. Just 100 grams, roughly 3 to 4 slices, packs around 25 grams of protein. That's the kind of protein intake that matters when you're working to maintain or rebuild muscle after age 60. And it's not just quantity, it's quality protein, rich in amino acids that your body needs for muscle repair. But here's the real star in Gouda, vitamin K2. It's a nutrient that doesn't get much spotlight, but its role is critical. Vitamin K2 helps shuttle calcium where it belongs, into your bones, not your arteries. That means stronger bones, and less risk of arterial calcification, which is especially important for heart health as we age. Pair that with over 700 milligrams of calcium per 100 g, and you've got one of the most bone-supportive foods you can enjoy in a small serving. Add in antioxidant peptides, which help calm inflammation in joints and muscles, and suddenly, Gouda isn't just cheese. It's part of your longevity plan. Now, some people worry about dairy as they get older. But here's the good news, aged Gouda is very low in lactose, making it well tolerated by most adults, even those who are sensitive to milk. It's also easy to eat, no chewing through hard crusts or heavy textures. A few thin slices with some fruit, tucked into a whole grain sandwich, or sprinkled over a salad, and you've added a delicious, nutritious boost. Let me ask you this, when was the last time you ate something that felt like an indulgence, but actually helped protect your bones and muscles? That's the magic of Gouda. And you don't need much. Just 1 or 2 small slices a day can make a meaningful difference over time. It's about small habits, done consistently, that add up to strength, balance, and better aging. So next time you're reaching for a snack, or prepping a light lunch, remember, a slice of aged Gouda could be your secret weapon for staying strong, steady, and energized, no matter your age. Stick with me, there's one more cheese on this list that's especially gentle on digestion and perfect before bed. Let's check it out next. Now, let's talk about a cheese that's light on the stomach but surprisingly strong when it comes to nutrition, ricotta. If you've ever had lasagna or a creamy stuffed pasta dish, chances are, you've tasted this smooth, soft cheese. But today, we're not just talking about flavor, we're talking about how ricotta can become your quiet ally in rebuilding strength, especially as you age. Made from the leftover whey during cheese production, ricotta is incredibly gentle on the digestive system. That makes it a fantastic option for older adults, especially if you've been feeling that your appetite isn't what it used to be, or you experience bloating with heavier dairy products. But don't let its soft texture fool you, ricotta is packed with goodness. In just 100 grams, roughly half a cup, you get about 11 grams of high-quality protein and only around 150 calories. It's a light way to keep your protein intake up without weighing you down. And here's something many people overlook, ricotta is rich in leucine, an amino acid that plays a powerful role in repairing and building muscle tissue. Combine that with other essential amino acids, and you have a cheese that's doing much more than just tasting good. But there's more, ricotta also delivers a healthy dose of calcium and magnesium, 2 minerals that support muscle contraction, relaxation, and overall function. In fact, Magnesium is often what's missing when you feel cramps or restless legs at night, and ricotta helps fill that gap naturally. Now, let me ask you, when was the last time you had a snack that didn't just fill you up, but actually helped your muscles recover? Ricotta can do that. And it couldn't be easier to enjoy. Add a few spoonfuls to your morning toast with some fresh fruit or a drizzle of honey. Mix it into your smoothie for a creamy texture and a protein boost. Or use it as a base for pancake fillings or even pasta sauces. It's versatile. It's easy. And it's one of the few cheeses that actually works well for people with sensitive digestion. If you're looking to support your body with smart, gentle nutrition, 2 to 3 tablespoons of ricotta daily could be a small but meaningful step. Think of it as a light lift for your muscles and your energy, helping you stay active, flexible, and well-nourished without the heaviness. So next time you're at the grocery store, don't skip the dairy aisle. Pick up a tub of ricotta and start experimenting. Your muscles and your taste buds will thank you. We're not done yet. Up next is a cheese that might surprise you, not just for its taste, but for how powerfully it supports aging muscles. You won't want to miss this one. Now that we've explored these 5 powerful cheeses, feta, cottage, Parmesan, Gouda, and ricotta, you might be surprised at how much these simple foods can do. For those of us over 60, they're more than just a delicious treat. They're a nutritional tool, helping rebuild lost muscle, ease inflammation, and keep our bones strong and steady. Think about it. Just adding a small portion of the right cheese to your day could help you walk with more confidence, reduce those nagging aches, and support your body where it needs it most. And it doesn't have to be complicated. A spoon of ricotta in your breakfast, a crumble of feta on your salad, or a slice of aged Gouda as a snack, small steps that add up to big changes. Of course, there are a few things to keep in mind. If you're watching your blood pressure, go for low-sodium options. Worried about weight or cholesterol? Look for low-fat versions or just keep portions moderate. And if you're sensitive to dairy, aged cheeses like Parmesan and Gouda, or naturally low-lactose options like feta and ricotta, can often be easier on your system. One important reminder, if you have kidney issues, always talk to your doctor first. Cheese is rich in protein, calcium, and sodium, great for most, but not ideal for everyone. To get the most out of these benefits, don't just eat the cheese, build a routine around it. Pair it with leafy greens, healthy fats like olive oil, and fiber-rich foods. And move your body every day, even if it's just a light walk around the block. It all works together to support strength and vitality as you age. If today's tips were helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way, you'll never miss out on simple, science-backed strategies to stay strong, energized, and thriving, no matter your age.